Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about the AWS Data Center bombing plot and discover one of the best ways to secure your AWS data. My name is Lauren and this channel is all about showing you how to become a highly paid IT pro fast. Let's get started. A 28-year-old Texas man named Seth Aaron Pendley was arrested by the federal authorities for plotting an attack on the Amazon Web Services data center located in Ashburn, Virginia. Based on facts received from the U.S. Department of Justice, Pendley has been charged for attempting to destroy a building with the use of an explosive device. The accused, whose aim was to kill off about 70% of the internet, had tried to purchase a C4 plastic explosive from an undercover FBI employee in Fort Worth. Even though Pendley was arrested on the 8th of April 2021, his plan to blow up the AWS data center had been in the works long before then. A few days after the January 6th riot at Capitol Hill, a user on mymilitia.com under the name Dionysus had left a comment that read, "I'm not a dumbass suicide bomber, but would happily die a young man knowing that I didn't allow the evils in this world to continue unjustly, treating my fellow Americans so disrespectfully." According to the Department of Justice, Seth, behind the name Dionysus, also revealed that he was organizing a little experiment which could be dangerous and result in death. Pendley's message on mymilitia.com was reported to the FBI by a concerned citizen days after it was posted, and investigations commenced immediately. Evidence brought to court shows Pendley started discussions with an associate in late January via an encrypted messaging app called Signal. In his discussion with an associate who was later revealed to be an FBI informant, Pendley detailed his plan to bomb the AWS center in Virginia. In late February, Pendley took his plan further by purchasing a topographical map of Virginia, which is home to several AWS data centers. On March 31st, he met with an explosive provider who is an FBI undercover agent to purchase a C4 plastic explosive and a detonation cord. Just after he put the devices into his car, Pendley was immediately arrested. If convicted, the accused individual could face up to 20 years in prison. Data centers, new potential targets of physical attacks. What made AWS a target of an abortive bomb attack? On January 9th, Amazon announced it would no longer provide cloud services to Parler, a social network known for hosting various far-right extremists. A user had reacted to this news by posting a message on Parler that read, "It would be a pity if someone with explosives training were to pay a visit to some AWS data centers, the locations of which are public knowledge." After this event, an internal memo was sent to AWS staff encouraging them to be alert and stay cautious, Business Insider reported. As a safety measure, AWS temporarily halted updates and big changes to its services. There are so many reasons digital giants like AWS can be targeted by far-right extremists. In fact, any cloud provider that publicly takes a political stance might just become a target. Public data centers are known to house critical information and applications of several companies, which make them vulnerable targets. A data center could be at risk if the cloud provider is linked to a conspiracy or it publicly cuts ties with a customer known to aid certain extremist groups. Consequently, web service providers need to bolster their security measures and protect their facilities against potential physical attacks. If anything, the Pendley event shows data centers are now more likely to be targeted by malicious entities. Potential consequences of data center attacks. The foiled attack on the AWS data center raises questions on what would have happened if the bombing had been successful. Although these attacks are rare, Pendley's thwarted attack calls attention to the increasing threats toward data centers. Data centers are shelters to servers, and they serve as data storage centers to organizations. These facilities are where the hardware, power systems, and every other equipment used to power the servers are stored. Public cloud computing service providers such as Amazon have various data centers in several locations. As a rule, Cloud service providers like AWS have standard security measures they must follow to prove that they take data security seriously. Data centers are usually located in low-risk areas where they are far from power plants, chemical facilities, and any other location where data can easily be compromised. Biometric identification is also a common measure employed in data centers. All employees and visitors have to be validated before they can gain access to most data storage facilities. Also, it is not uncommon for companies that provide cloud computing services to have staff who scour the dark web for potential threats on their payroll. Amazon provides cloud computing services to several companies, including huge tech firms, so data security is not an issue here. However, most cloud service providers haven't needed to worry about potential bomb scenarios. Hence, Amazon is not the only company at risk of being attacked by far-right extremists and the like. Fortunately, attacking a data center would not have brought down 70% of the internet. Cloud providers such as Amazon offer their customers the option of spreading their workload across multiple zones. This is to ensure continuity if there is an outage in one data center. Nonetheless, the result of a physical attack on one facility would still have been disastrous. MultiCloud Computing, a new approach to data security. In this era, the importance of data security cannot be underestimated. A multi-cloud or hybrid cloud environment is where multiple cloud services or public cloud providers are used to achieve the organization's end goals. Organizations that adopt the multi-cloud approach share their cloud assets and infrastructure between multiple providers. The hybrid cloud approach is usually employed by organizations that prioritize risk management and agile data recovery. In a bid to safeguard IT infrastructure and networks, multi-cloud services can be a proactive venture for many organizations. Strategically spreading tasks between multiple providers can offer better reliability and flexibility. In situations of a breach or an attack on a data center, data can be recovered from other cloud providers. Also, a hybrid cloud approach is a smart way to ensure continuity in case of data loss. Using multiple cloud vendors can offer you extra backup and recovery capabilities. Companies can also use a multi-cloud strategy to take advantage of the strength of multiple cloud providers. This way, the perks of all the vendors can be enjoyed. Final thoughts. With the increasing concern for data security, some companies are deploying the multi-cloud approach to ensure their data is redundant and protected. While it may be more cost-effective to use one cloud provider, the benefits of distributing workloads between multiple vendors can outweigh the overall cost. Aside from the top three companies, Amazon, Microsoft, and Google, in the IaaS and SaaS industry, several other cloud service providers offer quality services. Using more than one of these cloud providers could be the solution to the data safety concerns in your organization. Check out the video on the right for more videos to help you develop your IT career.